Choosing between OLED, QLED, and Mini LED can feel like choosing your favorite child. If all your kids cost over $1,000 and hung on your wall. Let's break it down in a way that doesn't sound like an engineering lecture, because nobody wants to relive high school physics while shopping for a TV. You can find the links to the best TVs in the description below. OLED is the cool artsy kid of the TV world. Every single pixel on an OLED panel lights itself up individually, which means perfect blacks, because when a pixel is supposed to be black, it just turns off completely. No glow, no halo, just pure darkness. Like your soul when Netflix asks, "Are you still watching after 6 hours of binging?" OLED picture quality is gorgeous, with infinite contrast and colors that make animated movies look like they were painted by Pixar's finest on a magic canvas. But OLEDs have a dark side. They don't get quite as bright as their LED cousins. If you live in a room with the sun blasting through every window, you might find yourself squinting at midday scenes like you're watching through sunglasses. And yes, there's the scary burn-in talk, where static images can theoretically leave a shadow. But modern OLEDs are pretty smart at preventing that. So unless you leave CNN on for 3 years straight, you're probably fine. QLED, on the other hand, is the overachiever who wears bright clothes and always wants to be the center of attention. QLED TVs are basically LED TVs on steroids, using a quantum dot layer to produce super vibrant colors and insane brightness levels that make HDR pop like fireworks. Want to watch a beach scene and feel like you need SPF 50? QLED's got you. These TVs thrive in bright rooms, and you don't have to worry about burn-in. The trade-off? Blacks aren't quite as deep as OLED because QLED still relies on a backlight, and sometimes you get a little halo effect where bright objects glow a bit too much against dark backgrounds. Then there's Mini LED, the new kid in school who's really just QLED with a gym membership. Instead of a handful of big LEDs behind the screen, Mini LED TVs use thousands of tiny LEDs to create much more precise local dimming. That means better blacks, less halo, and higher contrast, so you get closer to OLED-like performance, but with all that QLED brightness power. It's like QLED went on a diet, got ripped, and now shows up to the party flexing. Mini LED is also a great choice for gamers because the super high brightness and fast response time keep everything smooth and punchy, whether you're playing Call of Duty or farming turnips in Animal Crossing. So, which one should you choose? If you're a movie buff who watches mostly in a dark room and you want that cinematic, director-approved look, OLED will make you feel like you've brought the theater home, minus the sticky floors. If you live in a bright space and watch TV during the day with every light on in the house, QLED will punch through all that glare and still look amazing. And if you want the best of both worlds, with brightness that could light up a small village but black levels that won't make Batman cry, Mini LED might be your sweet spot. Of course, your budget might make the decision for you. OLEDs are dropping in price but are still a bit more expensive. QLEDs offer great bang for your buck, and Mini LEDs are often the priciest but give you top-tier performance. At the end of the day, all three are incredible, and whichever you pick, you'll still end up ignoring half the content while scrolling endlessly, trying to decide what to watch. So, OLED is the brooding artist, QLED is the loud extrovert, and Mini LED is the gym rat who also secretly reads poetry. Pick whichever fits your personality. Just be ready to explain to your friends why you suddenly turned into a TV snob who won't stop talking about local dimming zones and quantum dots.